everyone, this is Justin Lois from Dublintour World and welcome all to my latest video. So today I'm going to visit a beautiful park here in Dublin, which is called Dublin Annes'Park, which is quite an amazing place and a beautiful and rich hotspot in Dublin. It's one of the second largest the reserve around the park here in Dublin, in all Europe, I reckon. So Annes'Park is kind of a very important and interesting place in Dublin. It is situated near the coastal area where the sea is very close, and there are a lot of beautiful things we can see and watch. Today I may not move, not working actually, so I just got a call from them that I can join for work today, but hopefully I don't know, maybe I'm working tonight, I don't know exactly. So thought of just going this morning and go for a great walk in Annes'Park and experience Annes'Park more. And there are a lot of really different the sculptures and structures we can see in Annes'Park, and it's a huge park. We can experience a lot of things, and kind of a natural reserve where we can see a lot of birds and other species of animals and stuff like that. So let's go and explore this Annes'Park. So just like a walking distance from here. If we walk here from here, maybe you can just reach there within 20 minutes of time. So it's like next to Raheny town. Hopefully you're gonna enjoy the place. Usually we can find thousands of people there every single day. Especially during the weekend, but today is kind of a working day. I'm not sure, the weather is not that very good today, so hopefully the crowd can be less. But anyway, let's go and explore this Annes'Park, and hopefully you'll enjoy.
അപ്പോൾ ഏകദേശം നമ്മൾ സെൻറ്റ് ആൻസ് പാർക്കിൻ്റെ എൻട്രൻസിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഈ ഒരു റോഡിൽ നിന്ന് ഒരു എൻട്രൻസ് ഉണ്ട്, പല സ്ഥലങ്ങളിൽ നിന്നുള്ള എൻട്രൻസ് ഉണ്ട്, ബട്ട് ഇതാണ് ഒരു എൻട്രൻസ് ആക്ച്വലി. സോ നമ്മളിവിടെ നിന്നാണ് എൻട്രി ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത് കേട്ടോ. ഇതിന് മുന്നേ സെൻറ്റ് ആൻസ് പാർക്കിൽ വരുന്ന സമയത്ത് നമ്മൾക്കറിയാം ഇലകളൊന്നും ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല മരത്തിൽ, പക്ഷേ ഇപ്പോൾ നോക്കിക്കുക ആ ലഷ് ഗ്രീൻ എന്ത് രസമാണല്ലേ കാണാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്. ഫുൾ ഗ്രീനാണ് ആക്ച്വലി. സോ മുന്നേ വന്ന സമയങ്ങളിൽ വിൻ്റർ ആകുന്ന സമയത്ത് ഓഫ് കോഴ്സ് ഇപ്പോഴും അത് തന്നെയാണ്, സമ്മറിലേക്ക് അടുക്കുന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ, ബട്ട് എങ്കിൽ കൂടിയും ഇപ്പം നിറയെ ഇലകൾ സ്പ്രിങ് സീസണാണ്. അടിപൊളിയാണ് കാണാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്. നല്ല ഷെയ്ഡൊക്കെ ആയിട്ട് എല്ലാ മരങ്ങളിലും ഇലയൊക്കെ വന്നിട്ട് പൊളിയായിട്ട് നിൽക്കുകയാണ്. St. Annes'Park is a kind of a quite interesting place and a famous place for the footballers. There we have like a bunch of football grounds here where people come regularly, and they do a lot of practice here in St. Annes'Park. It's a kind of a very active place where we can see a lot of the football matches in some stages. When I came here last time, I've noticed there are a lot of games were going on here, and a lot of people engaging on the such activities. Kind of a very active place indeed, right? And I can see a lot of youngsters even actually playing on the field. They're actually practicing a bit of football. Kind of a cold day today, so can't see much of crowd indeed. I was just walking just along the stretches, and finally got into a place where we can see a round garden, which is a quite a famous area. As you can see in the front where that guy is running, you can see the bushes there where it's like a kind of round garden. It looks so amazing. When I came here last time, it wasn't that greeny, but today, now look today, it's full green, and it looks amazing. So in the inside of that round, we can see a lot of rose gardens where they especially cultivated a lot of roses, different types of roses we can see there. So when I went last time, I enjoyed that garden a lot. This was the stretch I was talking about. As you can see, like all the way down, this full bushes going, and inside it's a very unique and very interesting structure. We can see a lot of roses, and especially this place is designed for that, I reckon. As you can see, there are a lot of white flowers here. I'll show you on the way how does it look inside. It's really breathtaking view inside. I think we have like a lot of entrances when we walk actually. So this is one of the entrance, I reckon. Yeah, but this is not the right way actually. So I'm supposed to go back and take another entrance actually on the left hand side. I came here last time, so there were a lot of visitors from different countries who were actually picnicking, and at the same time people are walking and taking pictures, and you know, they're engaging with different activities with their families and friends. And it was a kind of a great view when I came here last time. But today, as I mentioned you earlier, like it's kind of a working day where we have like less people around, and that really actually worked for us, especially when do the videos and stuff. We don't get disturbed by the people, you know, like we were less people on the ground. You know, look at the pathway up here. I'm not in here actually, there's very less people are here. On the backside, full hedges, you know, like the big trees and a lot of shades and stuff. Like it's full green out here. It's this beautiful view. As you can see, it's kind of a dark in here, like with a lot of big trees and a big shade that makes this place look more dark and, you know, like a more shady. And it's really look amazing, and it's so cold and really cool to walk here. Finally, we've reached the other side of the park, where we can see a lot of trees again. This is one of the road actually which is connecting to the Raheny town. I had been there actually when I came here for the very first time here in Annes'Park months ago. I came through this way, and you know, like when I came through this way, I was a little bit confused on a rainy day. There were like a lot of people were there actually through this road, and where it leads to a golf course. You know, like a lot of people were walking, but I got confused and I just went back. And at the same time, like it's on a rainy day, so I didn't take much of a risk to walking on a rainy day. But later during the day, it was a sunny day, I came back and I enjoyed football for a while. I'll show you on the way. On the right hand side, there's a huge football court. So when I came the second time, you know, the area was like packed, and the guys were actually doing a match actually. So I enjoyed on that day. So this is the area I was talking about when I came here last time. So there was like a football ground on the other side, like, and as you can see, like a lot of kids now playing football. But when I came last time, it was like a big match was going on there. As you can see, like the trees out there. Just look at the trees, how beautiful it is. Yeah, like a beautiful one. Like there's like a very famous place called Hedges back in Dublin in Northern Ireland, where we can see a lot of tree hedges, same like that as you can see here. It's a beautiful and number of trees. Look at the full green out here. Yeah, almost all the trees got like full leaves after the bloody winter. Now it's like a spring, so most of all the trees got flowers plus a lot of leaves. This is a place where we're going to enter that round circle park, where we can see that bushes, and inside there's like a rose garden there. So I'm going to take you guys there to have a look around. I pointed out to you earlier, like this place has got like different entrances. The first entrance is actually here. As you can see, like there's like a wooden structure where we can just go and enter into it, and I'll show you everything in detail. This is kind of a very famous and very exotic place here in Dublin, where people gather from different even parts of the country or even abroad to come and see this beautiful nature.
That a bit long for you? Not really, no.
Look at this beautiful roundy structure. As you can see, like on the top, you can see the wooden structures. They got plenty of roses out here. Look at that, the different varieties of roses. So during some season, like I heard from people that actually they do conduct a lot of flower shows here in Raheny, especially this park. This is the bunch of trees I was talking about. As you can see, like it's kind of a roundy structure. A lot of people actually here. Look, unfortunately, there is no flowers at the moment. Actually, maybe on the way, like after the the spring seasons, we can expect a lot of rose flowers here. This is kind of the second round inside the garden. It looks really amazing. There are some flowers that yellow flowers are here, and like a bit of flowers are here and there. Looks incredible. Look at this, how beautiful it is. Yeah, so this is kind of an outlook of this place, and looks really handy. As you can see, like that is the entrance. From here we can see like the whole area. It's a kind of a rounded structure where we can see plenty of rose, mainly the rose gardens. But no, unfortunately, we didn't have like much flowers at this time. But I heard from the local that they do conduct a lot of flower shows and stuff like that once in a year or so, where people come from different parts of the country and even from abroad to come and visit this beautiful flower show and stuff like that. So it's a massive area indeed. This is one of the exit from this roundy area, and from here we can walk down there. Like it's a kind of a long stretch where we can enjoy the both side of the garden. On this way we can see many areas where it's especially reserved for the kids and stuff. They have like a lot of rides and stuff for the kids, and even I'm going to show you in a minute. And there's some flowers actually here, like the yellow flowers, the yellow roses here. And on the other side, as you can see on the left hand side near the fence, we can see a lot of flowers, especially the roses, I reckon. So like the pink roses. Yeah, completely. So it's like a beautiful roses everywhere. And one thing that actually I've noticed, the roses smell exactly like back home. That real authentic, that rose smell. So I can get that same smell actually here. It's really, 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 really nice. See, there are a lot of signboards where you can see trial roses, rose gardens, and red staples and everything. Like they mention exactly where the areas are located, and based on that, we can just walk around. It's an amazing and huge park. As you can see, like a lot of, I don't know how many acres is really. It's a really magical area where we can explore a lot of nature, and as I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of sculptures in the meantime, many areas of this park, and I'll show you in a minute. Look like there are some work going on in one side of the park, where you can see a lot of vehicles, and they're doing a bit of a construction kind of a work, I reckon, and at the same time people are walking in on the roads. There are two sculptures there just behind the tree. That looks really nice, and I'm going to show you in a sec. It looks very unique and beautiful, and I think it's just a small tree trunk where they placed many of the items actually on the tree. I don't know exactly what it is. It's all about. It's kind of some sort of wooden thing where they placed it in the tree trunk. Kind of a very interesting thing. Looks beautiful. And at the same time we can see some other design here, which also interesting and look like a mushroom. I believe. Yeah. Look at that. That's two of them. It looks beautiful. It's something different. We're on this side of the park where we can see like a unique structure. I don't know exactly what it's all about. When I came here last time, I wasn't able to go nearby that, but looks very unique kind of a structure. I think it's a part of a history indeed. It looks really nice and beautiful, and it has got a lot of mosses on it. But anyway, I'm just going to walk nearby that and just going to record, like a close by. It looks really, really nice. Tomorrow look like a clock tower where we can see a clock on the top of it, and it looks very nice. And there's some sort of a plants actually, it's growing just on the top of that sculpture. It's kind of a garden actually here. It looks amazing and beautiful. I'm just going to enter into it, and I'll record it from the other side of the place, and where you can definitely enjoy the whole lot of it. As you can see inside, how beautiful it is. Yeah, it looks amazing. Yeah, so like we have like the both sides we can see like different plants, and most of them like a very flowery plant. It looks beautiful. It's one of the great attraction actually here in St. Annes'Park, and a lot of flowers actually on the both side of the park, where you can see that the hedges are actually on both sides. It's not actually cut down properly. I think when it comes like during like a real summer, we can see I think more organized hedges. Side you can see like that structure we walked through just before. So that is the structure we can see from this side, from this end. I'll just definitely show you when I change my camera on that side. And as you can see, like this is the structure I was talking about just before. It looks really, really nice, and it has definitely got more mosses or some sort of a plant on the top of it. Looks really, really exquisite. Small pathways actually directly taking us into a different area where we can see more of the flowers and that round gardens in a different way, from a different perspective indeed. There's some water. I don't know if it's a fountain or what, but still kind of around this structure where we can see like a wooden works and stuff. A lot of flowers. Look at this. A lot of flowers. Wow. Awesome, yeah. The different varieties of flowers we can see in this area. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful, yeah. So this is the pathway I just walked through, and I'm just going from here to the main entrance. As you can see that that building structure over there looks really, really nice. Yeah, wow. This place is kind of a new thing for me. I've never been here before. Even I walked here, but I'd never walked through this place, so it's kind of a new thing for me. And here also we can see a small garden. Look at that. Oh, it's called a physic garden. That's what they mentioned actually here. That's a physic garden, and Irish Register of Herbalists, something like that. They've got some notes in it. Yeah, they have a lot of information about this place at St. Annes'Park, the physic garden. The place where I'm standing right now is kind of a very important and a very interesting area here in St. Annes'Park. The note just behind me is just actually mentioning about the importance of this place, where this place especially has a lot of medicinal plants. Over 200 medicinal plants are cultivated here with a lot of interest of the people, and a lot of volunteers are actually working based on it. About 200 medicinal plants that are grown and carefully propagated are here, and we have grown the Irish Register of Herbalists, who offer herbs walks through the summer months and share their expert knowledge on the planet. So this place, of course, it's reserved mainly for the medicinal plants. As we know that back home, even we have plenty of medicinal plants, here and there in our area. Same like that, they are also actually cultivating different sort of medicinal plants here. It looks very unique and very interesting, and they have like all the informations about each plant, what sort of plant and what culture they have, like, and what the medicinal use of it, and everything has been mentioned actually here and there, and many of the signboards here. As you can see here, it's mostly called a physic garden, and where you can see the different plants what they have actually here in this garden. It's I don't know how to even read this name of these plants, but it's really unique, and the names are quite difficult to pronounce, and I don't want to do that. And here also connecting past and present plant medicines from the 15th century. From the 15th century, plants were also actually here in some of the areas in this place. And there is a smallest entrance, as you can see here, which leads to somewhere else. And I think that place is actually locked down. Like there's nothing much we can see here, but there are a lot of flowers and interesting white flowers we can see. And there is a small structure here where we can't enter, I reckon. I don't know whether they got a separate entrance or not, but definitely if there is an entrance, of course we're going to watch and everything soon. So this is the back look of this place, and we can see that structure over there. Alright, so there are interesting flowers we can see here. Let me have a close look where I can find. Oh, this look like നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിലെ മത്തങ്ങയുടെ ചെടി പോലെ ഉണ്ടല്ലേ. Kind of an interesting one. Look at that. കുറേ നല്ല ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റിംഗ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ചെടികളുണ്ട്. That rosemary. Oh my god, rosemary. That's rosemary actually. So look at the rosemary here. That's a really nice smell though. So we are actually exiting from in a different area. That is the place I was talking about. It's quite an interesting area, isn't it? So I've just got out of the place with all those sculptures and structures with the herbal plants. That was quite an interesting area where you all go and visit. It's a very interesting area. We can see like a lot of different varieties of herbal plants. So there's a guy actually who's working. I was just having a chat with him, and he was actually the one who's actually taking care of the place. He was actually talking to me about the plants and how they look after the plants and stuff like that. So kind of an interesting having a chat with him, and I really enjoyed it. The last time when I visited here, I'd never been to that side of the park, and it wasn't that interesting on that day. Like there were like thousands of people were here in that day. Like there were a lot of functions were happening in this place, and at the same time the locals were walking and the kids were playing. So today is kind of a off day where we have less people, so it's a kind of very apt day to come and visit this kind of a place. I think weekdays is quite a really good time to visit this area, because otherwise there'll be always crowd everywhere, so we can't record everything properly. But based on that, a weekday can be a great choice actually to come and see this beautiful place. So this is another area where I'm walking towards now, and I know this place because I've been here before. So like if you are walking through this road for maybe 20 minutes more, we can reach the coastal area. That place is actually looks amazing. We can see a lot of things there. So like especially to come to this kind of a place, we supposed to have like an interest to walk. Otherwise definitely going to get tired after some time, because it's kind of a long area that we have to walk and find places to enjoy. So of course we need to have like a bit of interest to walk indeed. This area is mostly reserved for the kids, where they do play swings and other the activity area. I've seen like many people actually engaging in, especially those kids were engaging in many of the interesting a pastime activity, and this is the way we actually exiting this park towards the coastal area where we're going to head now. Kind of an interesting, very very interesting area. So if you get an opportunity to visit this place in Dublin, please come and visit this place. You're definitely going to enjoy it. I think with a family, a picnicking can be a kind of a great choice actually to come and enjoy this place with the family, sit for a while, maybe have some food, have some drinks and play with kids and stuff like that. So that could be a great advantage, especially visiting this beautiful area. So this is the way how we exit this from this park. As you can see, like a structure here, like it looks beautiful, like a kind of a castle structure. I heard from one of my friend. Her name is Lynn. She's a local, and she was explaining me about this place. It used to be a castle, or it used to be a home for a local president, and then like the very rich people, and then they've turned this park into a natural reserve where they have like more of visitors coming through all across the year and stuff like that. So this is one of the exits here in Annes'Park, which is heading towards the beach. This is a small exit, and it's very bushy and so dark, really, because of the weather plus the trees. It's a busy road here, which is actually heading towards the beach and the Raheny town. Look at that, how beautiful it is. So this is the place we are actually heading towards the beach now. So as you can see, those two big landmarks here in Dublin, which is actually leading to the beach. So I'd been there many times along with my local family. There are some housing, really good housing actually, a waterfront area indeed actually. So it's like a beautiful area and very expensive though. Like if you're getting or if you want to buy a house here, you have to spend millions. And this is kind of an overlook actually, the St. Anne's Park's one entrance. It looks beautiful. So this is one of the sidewalk here in this place. This sidewalk actually directly leads to one of the famous bridge here in Dublin. It's a wooden bridge which actually passed through this part of ocean. It used to be like when I came here last time, this area was full of water, but now there is no water. As you can see, the bridge over there is like a wooden structure. We can walk through in a minute. That's quite an interesting wooden bridge. It's built, I think, in centuries ago. This is the area I was talking about before. So this is the way supposed to go to that wooden bridge where we're going to walk maybe after half an hour. It's completely wooden, so you can see the structure over there. It's actually full wooden structure. So I've heard that it's kind of built in centuries ago and looks amazing. And this is the sea area. They got like the notes here and everything, they got like Dublin Coastal Trail. It's called Dublin Coastal Trail, where we can walk on the coastal region. So the house is actually here, and this area looks very unique and really good. So there are a lot of restaurants we can find, and this stretch actually leads to finally the dock of Dublin, where we can see all the ships and stuff. Like even the passenger ships are also docking there. So a quite very interesting area. So if you have time, must visit place. So that area is basically the wooden bridge area. As you can see, the poles just under the bridge. It's all wooden. It looks very unique and interesting. And those two poles are very famous in Dublin, where we can see almost all pictures in Dublin. So it's kind of a resting area where people can rest. And this is the stretch I was talking about, which leads to the Dublin dock. It's a kind of a big area to walk around, so I don't know how far we can walk through this area. So anyway, so I'm just going to take a really good walk along the stretch for a while. It's part of a Clontarf heritage trail, where we can see a lot of things. So it's they were talking about actually everything in this place, like what we can see, what we can enjoy and everything. And it's part of a Dublin City Council. This place is called Clontarf. You can see the houses just behind me is very unique and really, really beautiful. So this is kind of a Clontarf beach walk trail, I reckon. So like it's part of a city council, Dublin. Now I think the people are quite less. Even the water area is not fully covered with water nowadays, just because of the weather, I reckon. So like maybe when the big tides comes, like the water may be filled in this area, And I used to see a lot of boats in here and yachts and stuff like that, but I can't see nothing much in here. But towards that end, we can see some of them. So definitely we walk through that area, and I'll just definitely introduce that area to you guys. Okay. Actually, I'm walking more than 1 hour now. Like it's like a long walk. Definitely get tired. So luckily I got some water with me. I would have brought something to aid too. I know when you walk, like, you know, all the energy goes off, and need to actually recharge by eating something or drinking something. That would be a great choice actually. But at this time of the day, I think even the restaurants are not even open yet much yet here in this side. Now we are getting close to dock. Actually, as you can see, just behind those cranes, you know, that red cranes, we can see like the real boat actually docked there. So here we have actually a lot of ferries actually, which is running from here to Scotland, from here to London, and those areas. So I've heard actually from one of my friends, actually they've cruised actually from here to UK for a couple of times. There are actually small ships actually moving from that into somewhere else, but that's not a kind of a passenger boat. But this one in here is exactly a passenger boat. So like from here onwards, it's starting all the docks and all those areas, and we can see like a lot of small yachts also in some areas. This is an ideal place to come for a walk, like, you know, it's like kilometers. So like if you come like one area, and we can just go to the other end of the beach, and we can just camp down, and that's kind of a really good area for a walk indeed. There's some structures where we can just go out the water and beachy area, but I don't think it's comfortable to even walk in that area. It doesn't look like a proper beach. Yeah, little people are sitting here. Look at the beautiful scenery near the dock. These are all the houses nearby and the shops nearby. Quite an interesting area, and of course it's rich indeed. So I'm planning to walk actually close by the road now, so I don't want to walk near the beach. It doesn't look that very good though. So we're heading back to the wooden bridge where we see now. Like, I don't think I can walk further because it's really tiring. It's a long area that we're supposed to walk actually. I don't think I can take more strain. You know, like it's too much to walk. You know, I probably go back soon. So if I get an opportunity to walk down that wooden bridge, it would be nice. Like, let's say, so this is mostly the place where I walk is mostly for cyclists. So I don't think it's very safe to walk here. On that side, so I just cross the road and I'm walking towards this way now, where the houses are. So it's more interesting, I reckon. So the houses are really nice. I wish I had a beautiful house here, or at least for renting. I can never imagine to get a house actually, even for renting. It's going to be very, very expensive, massive expensive area. You don't believe how tired I am, like really, really tired walking all distances. I think I've almost walked more than 4 kilometers now. It's too much actually in the morning to walk like this, so it's kind of very difficult to walk all the way stretch, you know. Not enough, I reckon, so definitely going to go back very soon. Probably I'm working tonight. I think I can lose my energy all in here. Definitely have to work if there is work at night. But anyway, hope you all enjoy this beautiful video which showcased mostly St. Park and St. Annes'Park and plus this area of the town. Definitely I will come with a very interesting video very soon.
Guys, I really got tired after such a long walk. It was it was really hectic. I think as I mentioned earlier, like I walked more than 4 kilometers, I reckon. So like it's a kind of long walk, and I got exhausted. I enjoyed to a very certain extent, but at the same time got really tired. So just trying to go home. Need a really good rest and eat something really heavy to make everything balanced. Yeah. So I definitely will come back with a beautiful and really enriching video on the way. So stay tuned. My channel Dublin Mallu World. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to give likes and comments. Okay. This is Justin Lois signing off.